Hi everybody, this is Captain Janice from Osiris Revolution. Thanks again for joining me today as we'll embark on this great meditation teaching. In this new video, I would like to explain how to conduct a proper meditation session and the benefits we can harvest from this practice when it's done the right way. Why do we meditate in the first place? We meditate in order to connect with our higher self. By the way, I have to bring some light here. We have our lower self, the center of our weakness, the beast, the evil, the negative force within, commonly known as ego. And what many of us don't know is that we have our higher self, the positive force, the source of all power, the divine within, also called ego. In Latin, the philosophical and famous saying goes by ego sum que sum. I have to confess, as an occultist and scientist, this is the heel he vow he of the Kabbalist. Very few people know about this truth unless you've been initiated to the holy mystery. Back to meditation. In the Eastern culture, meditation is a sacred ritual, a communication time with the divine within. As above, so below. As within, so without. Unfortunately, the process of this sacred ritual is most of the time misunderstood, which leads to a negative result or no result at all. Let's take a closer look, shall we? The best time to indulge in a good meditation session is in the morning when we first open our eyes and still in a veiled mode, a half awake and a half asleep state. That's the most favorable moment. And also at night, right before our bedtime. Now that we know the right time to meditate, the next thing to know is the posture. And here, I've seen many people failing because the posture we adopt as a beginner or as a pro will impact the result of our practice. So I usually recommend we lay down on our back in a bed or sofa. And this posture is ranked 10 on 10. You can also sit down on a chair with your back kept straight against the chair with your feet forming a 90 degrees angle with the floor. Then your hands on your legs. And this detail is very important. This posture is ranked 8 on 10. The first key to a successful meditation is relaxation. So as soon as we lay down on our back, hands kept straight along our body, head kept straight facing the roof, or head slightly turned down to the left, and eyes mid-closed. Now we are ready to relax all the muscles, and we will take the necessary time to do that or to learn how to do that, because that is where the secret is. We should relax all the muscles from our toe to our head. Visualization might play an important role here as we imagine a scene of thousands of laborers in a construction field, and this field being our body. Imagine thousands of laborers leaving the job at the end of the day going home. These imaginary laborers represent every atom, every cell, and every nerve at work in our body, leaving the job to rest. As soon as we have a clear picture of what we're doing and the result we're expecting, we might start feeling a very deep state of relaxation as we let loose the contraction slowly in every part of our body and in our imagination. At this point, we can feel like the whole body starts shutting down, like we're going to fall asleep. And we can also feel our breath and heartbeat slow down dramatically. It is a scary feeling for the first time, but we won't let fear get the best of us. Now we know we are in a deep relaxation state, and we must keep the body and mind in that position as long as possible. No movement, no shaking, no noise should be allowed, nor should bother us until we become familiar with all the unpleasant feelings that state procures. The more we practice, the better we understand the process and the value of such things. In occult science, this process is called brain frequency switch from alpha to beta. At this point, the next step is called concentration, and we have to focus and put our mental strength and awareness at play. That's why we should not skip any of the previous exercises in order to be able to control our thoughts and maintain silence over the mind chatter that occurs during this process. This is the point where we can see and understand the dream process. Because when it's well done so far, we can observe our thought forming a clear picture or image. As soon as the mind chatting or inner voice disappears right before our eyes, it is a state of mind once we reach, we will never want to lose it again. And it's called deep meditation. It's also very close to the trance state where we can feel all our energy center or chakra vibrating or sounding sometime. The longer we maintain this mental state to focus and complete silence over our mind chatting, the closer we get to an OBE, out of body experience. As an OBE instructor, I guarantee if you work on yourself through self-discipline exercise, step by step, and reach this deep meditation state, there is a chance that this world can no longer hold a secret from you, as you will be awakened to reality, also called consciousness awakening. Because right now, many of us are just asleep as a sheep going to slaughterhouse, ignoring their life purpose. I'm conventionalized